You're in a relationship where you feel crazy one day and cherish the next, where you're always apologizing for things you didn't do, where you can't quite leave even though you know something's wrong. That's not love, that's a system. And today we're naming the 7 tactics that keep you trapped. And the last one is the hardest to catch. Gaslighting sounds like, "That never happened. You're overreacting. I never said that." You remember the conversation clearly. They deny it flatly. Then you doubt yourself. This works because good people assume good faith. You think, maybe I misunderstood. Maybe my memory's faulty. A manipulator weaponizes your empathy. To protect yourself, trust your own timeline. Write things down after conversations. Notice if you're constantly second-guessing reality. That's the signal something's wrong. Love bombing sounds like constant texts, grand gestures. "I've never felt this way." Moving fast, talking about forever in week 2. It's intoxicating because it feels like love, but it's actually a bait and switch. The intensity hooks you before the real person emerges. It works on good people because you're wired to respond to warmth and belonging. Once you're invested, the withdrawal begins. To protect yourself, slow down early connections. Real love builds steadily, not explosively. Notice if affection drops suddenly after you have made commitments. Hot and cold sounds like loving one day, distant the next. You never know which version you'll get, so you chase the good version, trying to figure out what makes them happy. This is intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism that powers slot machines. Unpredictability makes you crave the reward more. It works because your brain is literally wired to chase inconsistent rewards harder. To protect yourself, notice the pattern, document the cycles. Ask yourself, am I constantly managing their mood to earn love? That's the red flag. DARVO stands for deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. It sounds like you bring up a problem, they deny it happened, then they attack you for bringing it up. Then they flip it. Suddenly they're the victim of your accusations. You end up comforting them for calling out their behavior. This works because it's disorienting and it flips your guilt switch. To protect yourself, stay grounded in facts. Don't get pulled into defending yourself. Say, "I came to discuss X. I'm not interested in debating whether it happened." Triangulation sounds like, "My ex never complained about this." Your friend thinks you're being unfair. Everyone agrees with me. They bring a third person, real or imagined, into your relationship to make you feel less than. This works because it activates your social instinct. You don't want to be the crazy one or the difficult partner. It isolates you while making you feel paranoid. To protect yourself, reality check with trusted people outside the relationship. Notice if you're constantly compared to others. That's deliberate. Guilt as a leash sounds like, "After everything I've done for you, no one else would put up with you. You owe me." They keep a running tally of sacrifices, real or invented, to keep you compliant. This works because good people feel indebted. They activate your sense of obligation. You stay not out of love, but out of guilt. To protect yourself, love isn't a transaction. Real support doesn't come with an invoice. Notice if you're staying because you feel you owe them, not because you want to be there. Future faking sounds like, "We'll travel together. I'm going to change. In 5 years, we'll have..." They paint a seductive future to keep you hoping, but the future never arrives. The promises remain perpetually next month or after this stressful period. This works because hope is powerful. You stay because of who they might be, not who they are. To protect yourself, watch for consistency between words and actions. Real change has evidence. Now, not promises for later. If they're always about to change, they're not changing. 7 tactics, 1 pattern, keeping you off balance and invested. Naming what's happening is where your power starts. The last one, future faking, is hardest to catch because it lives in hope. Grab our free guide on recognizing manipulation patterns. Subscribe so you never miss a pattern again. Your clarity matters.